Hmm. Hey everybody. Give myself a minute to get readjusted here, should I say. Anyway, hey everybody. It's your girl Sawanda Stewart, aka Heyoka Empress. Coming to you from Fontano, California, which is close by San Bernardino and all that. Outside, of course, I'm always outside because that's where, what happens when people steal from you and take from you and things of that nature. And, of course, I'm kind of sad and upset a little bit. I haven't been able to put on any rouge or some really decent clothes in a while, but it's okay because I am okay with being gutter for like a second, because apparently what it takes for me to be gutter to allow these people to know that I am not one to play with, which many have been doing for many, many, many long. Like for me, I'm not really here. As many of you know, I've been dealing with a lot of people, a lot of powers that be, things of that nature. This is normally my cold case channel, which I will be actually putting out some cold cases before I start talking about after the fact. Sort of like I might be bouncing back and forth, but Anyhow, as many of you know, I've been dealing with the governments and the powers that be and things of that nature, and I'm actually quite ready to take everything I know to an attorney, a good attorney at that. Because they're under the impression that I'm not going to say anything, because I haven't said anything about a lot of things, and honestly, I gave them ample opportunity to, hello, whoever you are. Hi. But anyway, if you're coming in, please hit the like button, like, subscribe, share, follow. Anyway, I just started. As you know, my name is Sawanda Stewart Heyoka Empress, the original one. I normally do cold cases on here. I let you know about certain famous cold cases that are going on, and I saw them using my gifts, my spiritual gifts, which I have many. Most of y'all know I'm a master shaman. I am a sage, ancient sage. I actually, but anyway, recently I've been talking about things that I've been going through as far as like with government officials and things of that nature. And the things that they have put me through, the things they've stolen, tap my phones, wire my phones, things, because of all the evidence that I actually have on them, things that I know about what's going on in certain organizations, cartels, things of that nature. And I actually gave them ample opportunity to not, to do what's right and give me back what was mine or whatever the case may be. But unfortunately, of course, evil fucks don't want to do stuff like that. So, it is what it is. So now I gotta I gotta get all gangster and all kinds of stuff. And it just like, and I literally been like outside. So, I had my ID stolen and everything too. So that was another thing. And I was actually in the process of starting my business. And so that kind of like put a hold on everything. But you know what? I figure, I still have my pad. I'm going to work anyway. And that's just it, because, that's what ghosts do. We keep working, you know what I'm saying? We keep moving. We keep going. We keep allowing God to utilize us in the way that he wants to utilize us. It is what it is. I don't have, and not even, that's what warriors do. I don't know how to quit. And I'm pretty sure I wouldn't be allowed to, even if I wanted to. So, it is what it is. Anyhow, so I've been dealing with governments and officials and elite people and watchers and things of that nature. And I'm going to be quite honest with you. I talked to God about this, all the time. I don't really give a fuck about which side is watching me, to be honest with you. I don't care. I seriously don't care. Because either side has not gone through, let me just say this, one side hasn't been put through the experiences that I've been put through for the last 40 years. So like I said, this isn't more so me just doing stuff and talking out the side of my neck, and this ain't just me trying to get clout. No, this is me taking this very, very personal, because in the last 40 years I've had people literally try to destroy my life or everything that I've tried to do or done or kept going or whatever, whether it was family, friends, relatives, everything. It just was everything. And then when I find out what's going on, like cowards, they hide in the dark in the background and things of that nature. So now when I go to these countries or these towns and these cities and I find out that all their little dirty little secrets, they continuously go behind my back and try to mess up my life, thinking that evil is going to begot good. And that's just not how that works. You continuously do evil, then evil things will eventually happen to you. And right now, we are in a year, and that just reminds me, we're in a year of karma, everybody, just so you know. This isn't the year that you're going to do something and then 10, 20 years later that, you're going to get your get back. No, this shit is going to happen this year. It is not going to be, I'm going to keep doing this fuck shit all year long. I'm going to keep trafficking women, children, men, all that shit like that and think that you're going to keep getting away with it. No. There's going to be a reckoning. The shaking, there's going to be a shaking occurring. There's a shaking coming. To all those who believe, to those who have an ear to hear and eyes to see, there's a shaking coming. And I can promise you, that's like this fool back here screaming back here. Like, listen, as soon as I get to talking on my stuff, they'll try to do all kinds of gang stalking shit, have people screaming and everything like that, and acting stupid. And I just want to show you this. Like that dude right there, walking right there, he's up there yelling and recording. He's laughing and everything like that. And so we're live, But that's what I'm saying. Like, this is shit I got to deal with every day. And I haven't even fully finished my transformation at this point. And when I finally do finish my transformation, when I get to the point that I'm in my full power, and I will, I have every intention on destroying everything. Everything. I'm going to destroy everything. Because I had it up to my ears with evil groups, evil cults, or occults, period. Skulls and cartels and traffickers and things that I've had it up to my ears with this world in general. And if I were God, which I have to say this, y'all better be lucky that I'm not. Yeah, because it's seriously that bad. I just said I'm in California. You're going to have to catch up because I can't keep going back and forth. But anyway, so I literally had to go around the world, and do things and figure out stuff. And my intuitive gifts tell me things because I am one of the most powerful sages there is, if not the most powerful, save one. And I can say that proudly without any argument back because everybody knows it's true. I am a seer. I have many, many more spiritual gifts that some I haven't even utilized yet. But I will. And I can tell you right now, from what I'm looking at, I don't want any of this shit. None of it. There's nothing in this world that is appealing to me, especially when most of you went through hell and high water to take it all away. And so when you take stuff away from somebody, they ain't got nothing to lose. But at the same time, it gives them time to evaluate life itself. And I can tell you right now, all this shit sucks. All of it is. And then the ones that do, have what they call some sort of decency, they want to constantly hate on me or hate because they're not in the position that I'm in, or they want to do something or whatever the case may be. You can't even call yourself a good person if you continuously hate on somebody else, or if you continuously plot on somebody else. And most of these people around here built their kingdoms off of saying that they love Jesus, and then turn around and do the most evil, sinister shit I've ever seen in my life, and have the nerve to call yourselves human. That's what really gets me. How can you look at somebody and do something to them and then call yourself human? I don't understand it. And then turn around under the same tongue and say, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Lord. Glory to God. Really? Is that how this works? If that's how it works, y'all can keep this shit. Y'all can keep it. I don't care. I heard a thing today and I had to reply, and I'm saying, yeah, I'm great with having friends and things of that nature, and I'm great with opening up to new love, and I done healed enough to, do that and open up to love and be receptive to new people and things of that nature, and using my discernment more and all that. But I can tell you right now, if somebody walks up to me and says, I know what you're going through, I'll say, I think the fuck not. No, you don't. Because the thing about it is, I don't do nothing. Nothing I do is in private. Nothing. Everything is out in the open. Which, to be honest with you, I don't really care. Because I'm me anyway. I'm me today, tomorrow, the next day. That's how God made me. The next day. I was literally made in his image. I literally don't hide nothing. I literally do everything out in the open. I'm not going to sit up there and hide nothing from anyone. Why should I have to? Why do I have to hide my personality? Then, motherfuckers, here's what kills me. And then I'm starting to look at how they treat God, too, because then I got to look at that, too. You use somebody. People have used me. Use my money, my time, my energy, and then turn around and walk around and act like I don't exist, or give me their ass to kiss. But then I have to think about it. Ain't that what they do to God? Motherfuckers want to pray every 10 seconds. Want to say, God, can I please have this? Can I please have that? Can I please have this? Can I please have that? But yet, you turn around and it don't even acknowledge that there is a God. Or when you get what you want, you push it to the side like he's nothing. Who in the hell are all of you? And some of you that are on the good side need a reminder of where you got what you got and where it came from. Some of y'all who do serve God need a reminder of whom you serve. As I said at the beginning, I'll say it before, there's a shaking occurring. There is going to be a shaking very, very soon. In fact, it's in process right now. And all those and anything that is unpure and cannot handle the Holy Ghost fire of truth will be left by the wayside. Because the Lord is going to see who truly loves him, who's truly going to follow, who's truly not going to keep praying and praying and praying and then turn around and saying, oh, okay, God, thank you for giving me what you want. Now let me go live my life. And that's how I feel. That's how I can relate to what God is saying. I've had people use my money, my time, my energy, my name, buy houses, buy cars in my name, only to leave me out in the cold and think that that's okay. And say, hey, I have no more use for them because I got what I wanted. And that's what I feel that a lot of people do to the Lord. And as I am sick of it, I'm pretty sure he's sick of it too. I'm pretty sure he's done playing games too. There is a shaking occurring at this moment. And I promise you, y'all need to hold on because it's about to get bad. There's going to be some shit that's small that most people don't pay attention to. And then there's going to be some shit that the whole world is going to have to pay attention to. And to those that's on the wrong side that want to keep playing and dangling on the, holding on to the enemy spoils, you go right ahead. Because you'll be sitting there stuck in the hell that you decided that you wanted to live in. No, this ain't no rant. This ain't no rave. I'm a seer. I'm a prophet. I'm anointed. I am told to tell these things, whether people like it or not. I got so many people that hate on me. They even cancel my TikTok page, the damn corporation, because they know what person I am, who I am. I got fucking helicopters flying over my head every 20 seconds. Fucking men in black riding down the street, knowing when I take or clocking my piss. Goddamn Illuminati and freaking skulls and crow crossbones and Knights Templars and fucking foreign dignitaries and shit like that following me wherever the fuck I'm at. But yet, it's like a game. But I'm going to tell you what, if we're going to play this game, I have every intention on winning, just so you know. If this is going to be a game that we're going to play and I'm under observation, I can promise you I have every intention on winning this game. I will not lose. I never lose. It will never happen. It will never. Don't worry about my shit. If you got to worry about my shit, get the fuck off my feed. You think I'm mad and upset about you saying something about me, about my teeth? I told people about my fucking teeth. Are you kidding me? If that's what the fuck you worry about, see, this is what we talk about. Shallow ass motherfuckers. Shallow ass fucking bots. Fucking evil NPCs and fucking people in groups and shit. I don't have time for that. You want to talk about my fucking teeth? Talk about how you just slept with a fucking child yesterday. Let's talk about that. Talk about how you and your nasty ass husband abuse children and traffic children. Talk about that shit, bitch. Don't get on my feed because I'm going to tell you right now, you got the wrong person to read energy. You want to come on my feed, I'll read your ass all the way down to your fucking socks. I'll tell you what your goddamn imprint on your baby toe is. Don't play with me. If you don't like what I got to say, get the fuck off my shit. That's the way I feel. Because none of y'all are worth it. None of y'all are worth it. I'm not even joking for you. If it wasn't for God and his grace, I'd have manifested destruction a long time ago. Because y'all are horrible. Horrible people. Horrible. Horrible. You don't deserve it. You don't. And the mere fact that you think that you do and you're entitled to what you have really astounds me. If you don't want to hear the truth, oh well, don't hear the truth. I don't give a fuck. I don't. I really don't. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you do. I don't care what kind of bullshit program they're trying to run. Every time I get on, they want to try to get loud or shit like that. Well, guess what? I'll get fucking louder. I said it's going to come out either way. Quit fucking trafficking babies and shit and doing drugs. And you wouldn't have to worry about stopping me from saying shit. Quit doing that shit. How about that? Quit stealing money and stealing IDs and stealing what the fuck and stealing my shit and then giving me your ass to kiss and then you wouldn't have to worry about what the fuck I got to say. Return my shit. Then you wouldn't have to worry about what the fuck I got to say. How about that? I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't like none of you. None of y'all. You ain't even human. You can't even call yourselves human. When you do stupid shit like this, you're not human. Get it through your skull. You're doing the least amount of human thing possible. Fucking gang. I mean, this is gang stalking at a fucking astronomical fucking level. Like, I mean, like, I ain't never seen no shit like this in my fucking life. Meanwhile, right down the street there, we got fucking bodies buried under landscaping that's made to look like beautiful landscaping. Get the fuck out of my face. Yeah, let's go there, because I'm going to take it there. Got fucking bodies buried under rocks. By the way, a dead giveaway for when there is bodies being buried around places is that a fucking bunch of crows will come swarming around that motherfucker. I ain't never seen so many crows in one spot. You thought that what y'all was doing was going to stop me? Are you kidding me? You freaking remedial ABC 1, 2, 3 Carmen and fucking Burton dirty mother. Excuse me. I have to calm myself. No, I'm actually calm. To be honest with you, I'm not even mad no more because they done did the stupid shit so much. Look at this shit. Y'all hear that helicopter? But so what I'm going to do is, and then tomorrow I actually have all the evidence I need, really. So I'm going to take it to an attorney. And I'm going to take it and put it right directly on the fucking news since they want to keep playing in my life. See, one thing about me is when you mess with one thing, I'll just go bigger and I'll go harder. I'll go harder. I don't quit. What you mean? Why would I quit? I'm a divine being. Why would I quit? Why would I let you win? Why would I do that? Why? Think about it. I'm sitting up here, I'm finding demonic temples up underground demonic temples down the street, down the road from where I'm at. Are you kidding me? Got fucking witches and shit throwing out spells and fucking brujas and shit wanting to throw out spells on me and shit like that. The shit don't work and I just eat that shit up and spit it out. Knock, 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 knock. They call me Pac-Man, bitch. Are you fucking kidding me? People with fucking threats and death threats, okay, and then the moment they do that shit, they die tomorrow. What part don't you get? I will not now, nor will I ever allow somebody to play with my life and then turn around and say, kiss my ass. Fuck you and fuck the fucking rock you came up from underneath. Oh, by the way, now let's get to the cold cases. By the way, on the news today, there was an announcement saying that the former investigator of Nancy Guthrie's case sat there and said that they believe that they have a name for who actually did it. The only reason why they said that shit is because months ago, when this started, I said, you know who killed Nancy Guthrie? Her fucking daughter did. The bitch that's in the picture with her smiling and taking pictures. That's who killed her. They got to an argument because her mom found out she was doing some shit that she wasn't supposed to be doing. She beat her ass and put her in the trunk with gold buttons, okay? I ain't never wrong at all, ever. So this whole program, I'm getting ready to fucking terminate, period. All these fucking weak ass bums, these fucking flyboy people, these weak ass fucking people, this shit is over. You want to act like you exposing me? I will switch it around and expose you. I ain't got no problems airing out nothing I do because apparently everything I do is up for display and people can take pictures and shit and hack on my emails and go and leak pictures of me online and fucking and make money and profit off of shit, but ain't nobody doing nothing and steal my kid and steal money off of me. Apparently y'all can do all that and I'm not allowed to do nothing. Fuck that. You did it, I'ma do it. It's that simple. You jump, I jump, motherfucker. That's how that works. Motherfuckers walking around acting like they're trying to put fear in me. What fear, bitch? You fucking did everything under the blue sun. Some of you, if it wasn't for God, I'd have wrapped my hands around your throat and choked you to death a long time ago. One thing about me, if I find out you playing with me and playing with my life in any kind of way, it's a fucking wrap. You better wrap that shit up. Like, I mean, wrap it up. Not to mention, I got into a fight in Washington, D.C. when I was in Washington, D.C. this year at the DAR, the Daughters of American Revolution, which, by the way, is a fucking witch coven. Let's clear that out for the folks. And so I got a literal permanent scar on my shoulder from the fucking head of security putting this shit in my thing. I motherfucking took pictures and everything, put it on my TikTok and everything. Do you know what DC did? Amped up the gang stalking, amped up the stealing, amped up the hacking on my codes and trying to erase stuff so people wouldn't believe me. They amped it up. So now I'm going to amp it up. Now we can go national. We're going to go national. That's what we're going to do. I'm going to amp it up. Since everybody want to steal off of me and not give me my justice, I'm going to take justice because that's what I am. I'm justice itself. I'm going to take it. I believe the stars are aligned for people to get some karma this year. I told y'all before, 2026, there are going to be a lot of funerals. And it ain't going to be mine, I can promise you that. That's why half the people running around here sick and fucking disease now, because you done did so much shit that it's even trickling down your family bloodline. It's a beautiful night though. I'm gonna show you what the moon, like the stars are literally aligned today. Like it's just, look, that's the moon, ding, and then it goes like ding, and you see another star, ding, and then the other one, right, ding, and it's like over there. Wait, let me back it up. But anyway, as y'all can see, I'm at Starbucks. It's like a... Anyway. I want to put some makeup on. I want to brush my hair. Oh, by the way, I started a GoFundMe because they were messing with my Social Security or whatever, because, you know, I'm a double below the knee bilateral amputee. And for some reason, the government decided that they wanted to play with my very much earned pension. But it's okay because, you know, I wanted to kind of get from underneath them anyway. And then, but anyway, they stopped it. And so I put, so, you know, I have to get a new ID, and plus my ID was stolen and all that. So I put a GoFundMe page up. It's actually quite legit because actually it was going to help me start my business too. Well, not really start it, but more so get the licensing and everything like that, because I wanted to try to help more people. And that's the goal. We're supposed to help people, help others. But the problem is we got so many people that are so selfish and so into themselves and so just terrible. I'm going to manifest that this video goes to whoever it's supposed to go to, and it will. But the whole thing about it is that, oh yeah, and I started my GoFundMe. Let me tell you how bad the government's been working on. So I started my GoFundMe, telling my story. They shut down my TikTok. They went on my GoFundMe link and had turned it off at one point. I don't even know if it's still turned off, but I got to check. They went on my business website, mycalendar.com, my Calendly, and they took off my services for my Calendly. That's not the first time they've done that. Then the government goes on my emails. They actually restricted my emails. So I tried to tell somebody what was going on. They restricted my emails. I have pictures of that. They've been remote viewing my YouTube, my TikTok, and then they throw it on restriction, and then they would take it back off restriction so I can keep doing that. So then they would do that. The TikTok, they reported me 3 times in one day, and then all of a sudden the next day it just got shut off for ridiculous stuff. So then I kept appealing it, but you know, of course they was gonna fight the appeal because it's them. So then when I talked about what happened to me at the DAR, they tried to erase the pictures. And this is what actually happened. I got a whole police report and everything put out. But yet, the police even took pictures of me, which I'm pretty sure they tried to hide those too. And for some reason, that's not, working out right. And then every time I go somewhere, they go to a place or whatever, they highly gang stalk me. Okay. So then they remote view, they track my location illegally, by the way. All this is illegal. And they be sitting up there talking about how they want to do security. No, the security is not for you. People don't realize this. The security is not for you. The security is to look inside your business and try to control the narrative of your life. That is what, and don't get me started with Starlink. I found a whole underground temple by, what's that, Dignity Hospital, which is by Mount Olive Cemetery, which right over there, there's it leads right up to the mountains to where the fallen are and have their little cave or catacomb at. And listen, everything I say, the locations that I say, with the things that I point out to, I will personally walk you to them. That's how positive I am in everything I say. I'm very positive. I'm not wrong. I'm never wrong. That's how strong my intuition is. I don't say I think this is down there. I know it's down there because I see everything. So tomorrow, I'm going to walk literally right in the middle of whatever City Hall, the Chamber of Commerce, or whatever, whatnot. And I'm going to see who's good and who's not good. Because then that way, we can all get it recorded on national news of what was going on. Because since everybody wants to play this game and hide behind the dark, I'm done hiding. I'm tired of doing the whole back and forth thing. Not to mention, this is my life. I'm not about to sit up there and live it like this, and I'm damn sure not going to let the government leave me out in the cold because they feel like it, because they want to cover up their shit and not pay me my motherfucking money. So therefore, guess what? I'm going to take my shit back, and I'm going to take it back by force. Since that's what they do. They force themselves on other people's lives. I'm going to force my shit on them. Because I already know they're going to try to fuck with the algorithm on this as well. So that's why I'm just going to go ahead and I'm just going to take it and put it on the news. I'm going to take it to an attorney. That's what's going to happen. We're going to get this shit cracking. Because I'm sorry, I won't live like this. I don't deserve it. I don't earn it. I'm a daughter of a king. You are kidding me. Everybody going to get exposed. Everybody down to their underwear. Everybody. I stamped that. Everybody gonna get exposed. And when I stamp something, honey, you can take it to the bank. I stamped that. We all gonna be some exposed motherfuckers out here. Since y'all want to play me my and not run me my shit, we all gonna be exposed because I don't play about my business. I don't play about my time, and I definitely don't play about my money. So get up out of here with that bullshit. We all gonna be exposed. Anyhow, to the rest of y'all, hold on to God's unchanging hand. Grab onto his presence while you can. I was serious about what I said. There's a shaking occurring. Coming soon to a theater near you. And unfortunately, not everybody's going to make it, including family, friends, or whatever, people that you're close to. Not everybody's going to come with you. Not everybody's going to want to follow the will of God. Not everybody's going to want to pray. Not everybody's going to want to be anchored. Not everybody's going to come. I've been fighting this feeling for far too long. I've been fighting this feeling for far too long. Just pray, man. I'll be back at you with another one. This is your girl, Sawanda Stewart, a.k.a. Heyoka Healing Empress. Eat, pray, love. Empress out.